Hey, it's Mr. Johns. Welcome to this third episode of SketchUp for 3D Design. We're making a small cabin. Last episode, we made the door and window openings. Also, it looks like I need to delete the floors here because I cannot see the floor plan anymore. We'll be using that stuff for reference. So we have all the outside. Looks like there's one window in the bathroom right there. We have one. Um, we have all the outside windows and doors. One door. The doorways, the openings created. We do not have the two inside doors. And so now these are going to be probably smaller than the front door. So I'm going to go click blue, make sure it stays blue, let go, type in 7 feet, enter. Inside doors are 7 feet also. I don't think I can go. I'm going to try to go 30 inches. 30 inches, enter. Yeah, yeah, that takes up most of the spot, most of the room there. Red. I need red. Red. All the way down, red. All the way down, red, please. Red. Give me red. Wow. Okay, it's not giving me red. So I'm going to click halfway down. Ooh, that's why. Red's out. Red is straight out. I need blue. Pay attention, Mr. Johns. Blue is down, not red. Blue, that's why. That's why. Okay, now that door does take up most of that space, and I made it wider than the actual symbol, but I don't want these little tiny skinny doors. So I'm going to click, push, wall, let go. That's fine. That works. So over here, same thing. Let's kind of over here near the edge, go up blue, let go, 7 feet, enter. We're going to go click over red, let go, type in what I say, 30 inches. You could go smaller. Some inside doors are smaller, but I like to make them as big as I can. If I could make them 3 feet, I would. You can get furniture through those so much easier. But there's not enough room here. These are small. They're made for even smaller, probably 24 or 26-inch doors. Those are small. There we go. So there are, I don't like how it left that little piece of wall. I'm going to see if I can delete it. And the lines. There we go. Just didn't like it. It left kind of a little piece there. So now we have inside doors. That was easy. That leaves us with lots of time. So what do we want to do? Well, let's deal with the kitchen. Let's just tackle the kitchen. So kitchen's going to have countertops and oven and refrigerator and dishwasher. So there's not a lot of room in this little tiny kitchen. So I'll see what I can do. First of all, I'm going to go ahead and go all the way to the edge because we're going to need the room. And I'm not going to measure at all. I'm just going to use what if I had matching countertops somewhere else, I would measure so I could match them. But these are the only countertops in the whole house. So it doesn't matter. I don't even care how wide that is. It matches the drawing. Fine. So I do need to turn back on X-ray mode so I can see where things are. So it kind of looks like refrigerator. I guess that's a stove. It's small. Maybe that's the sink. And then I can do the dishwasher. And these dotted lines here show that there are cabinets up above. And I'll show you how to do that also. This will be just a kitchen tutorial. So this will be easy. We'll just draw a line here and pull it up, and we'll call that a fridge. How tall is it? I don't know. How about that? You could look that up. You could do the research to find out how tall a refrigerator is, for sure. And maybe I should, but I'll try to let that go right now. That's the kind of thing that nags at me. But it's fine. It's a fridge. To make it look like a fridge, we want to do a few things to it, but we'll do that later. We want to like separate that there's like a freezer or a doorway with some handles. A door, not a doorway, a door with some handles to make it look like a fridge. So each of the appliances we will custom make, and we will also try to make them look realistic. I think we've got room for a full-size stove here. So I'm going to pull up. Um, in this case, I probably should pull up a certain height. I'm going to say 36 inches. Let go. Good enough. And we'll also put like 4 circles on top to make it look like a stove. Now, this does not match the plan exactly, but that's okay. Next would be a sink. And I'm going to say same, pretty much the same size. I can see a stove and a sink. It doesn't matter. I just want to leave room for, I'm going to make the sink just a little bit bigger than the stove. They're similar. And so there's my sink. It's pretty big. Doesn't matter. You're the architect. I'm going to pull up, for now, same height. Stove, sink, similar height. Similar. Okay. And then over here, what do we have left? Dishwasher. So I'm just using the rectangle tool right here, by the way, and matching what's there and pulling up. So dishwasher. I'm just going to go same height for now. Later, to give it some, differences, I'll probably change the height and do some. Let's see how that looks without. It looks terrible. And they're just squares. But we're going to add some. We're going to paint them. We're going to add some handles and things to it to make it look like what it is. Now, I already see an issue with this. I'm going to pull this down just a little bit because I need cabinets. Now, in this case, I think it's easier to draw the cabinets when I'm not in X-ray mode because I can see this better. And I want the cabinets, usually there's a little bit of space. They don't go right down to the fridge. Close, but like here would be good. What do? It made a shape. Click it, delete it. Okay, you're good. And then here, we want to push-pull the cabinets out. They are typically not the same depth as the countertops. They're just back a little bit. How much? Again, we could be official, but for this, just less. Sometimes people say, hey, they're about half. So if you want to shoot for that, that's fine. Anywhere in there is fine. So it definitely looks like kitchen. Not much of a countertop, that's for sure, because these are just appliances. You really don't. This kitchen is so small. Yours will have some countertop, maybe over here. I don't think I have room for that because let me go back to X-ray mode. I think I just have a table there, so really no space for more countertops. So there we go. So kitchen. You can start to do some little dress up stuff like this. Like there is a wall here. I had it as one thing. It would look better separate. When I start painting this stuff, it will look better. It also looks like there should be a wall here and here. So what I'm going to do is redraw those in because I want to be able to paint these, and I don't want to paint the wall. So how do we make these look like cupboards? Well, we know that there's going to be. I'm going to let you kind of decide how fancy you want to get. I should make these all the same. It'll look dumb if it's not. Let me see if I can. No, I can't eyeball it. I'm gonna have to make them the same. This it's gonna drive me a little crazy. No, I'm gonna eyeball it. I'm just gonna eyeball it. It's okay. And this one's gonna be there's gonna be a bigger one above the refrigerator, I think, because I didn't quite end up even. It's pretty close though. It's okay. It's fine. So what I like to do here, though, is use the offset tool. Offset tool allows you to click inside of a shape, move your mouse, and make another shape just like it. Bink. So that automatically looks pretty good. And once you have one, you can kind of, again, either measure or eyeball. In this case, come on, get in there. There it goes. It's pretty easy just to eyeball it here. Make them look all pretty much the same. Come on now. There we go. But you can see how just this simple tool, the offset tool, makes that look so much better. It's just a simple little thing. And um, if we use the circle tool, usually the door handles are facing the other cabinet. So if we just make let me zoom in and make wow, I don't know if I can even make it that small. I need to make it really small. Come on now. Let me make it small. That's too big. Maybe it's okay. So you can see here it's lined up with this one, and I can match it. I think I don't know. It's pretty tough to match. Let me just do one, and I'll let you play with the other stuff. So I am going to, let's see, is it better to pull? We want to make everything look 3D. So I'm going to pull this out. No, there's no advantage to that. I think maybe push this in like so. The door handle then automatically is 3D. That's weird though. Maybe it should be the other way. Maybe it should come this way. I have to go look at my kitchen and see. That just, to me, that seems what it really is. So I don't love that door handle, but it's the easiest little round thing to do. And the challenge is going to be to make them all the same, all lined up. So that's something I'll let you deal with. Underneath here, what do we have back here? It's just a wall, but you can decorate that later if you want. So I'm going to do one cupboard, and you'll see that once I go to, let's say it's done, and I go to materials, search, and go to wood. Should be down here. It's all alphabetical. Wood, and choose. You get to choose. You could even choose 2 different colors of wood to make them stand out. Not sure I like that, but you could. You could paint them. They don't have to be wood, right? A lot of cabinets are painted. So I think I'm going to go with the same wood everywhere. And so that's what don't forget underneath. So that's what zoom out, zoom out, zoom out, zoom out. Sometimes that happens to me too. So that's what my cabinets will look like. And once I get, what do we want? You can custom make your handles something. So I think just a metal color will be fine for now, but you could definitely make it any color you want. So I don't know. Don't know if I like that, but the design part is kind of fun, the colors. So then you're going to make your refrigerator stand out, do something unique with it too. Make sure there's a door and a handle. That's what we want, a door and a handle. The stove is also an oven, so we need a door on the front with a handle and 4 circles on the top that look like the burners. This is the sink, and so literally, I think just a rectangle. Well, this is the sink. You could either way, but I'm gonna put the sink in the middle. Round sinks are definitely challenging. Square sinks, not so much. So we can simply just let's make sure it's selected and then go push down. Okay. And here, this is cool. Let's go back to water and let's paint that. That looks a little fakey. So that's not bad. So there's some water in the sink. It doesn't have to. Now the tricky part is the faucet. Everything we're going to do here, except for one, you have one thing you can download. That's it. So maybe you want to do that with the faucet here. Maybe you want to save that for the toilet, or the bathtub, or the shower. Your choice. But you get to download one thing. So you'll make a faucet right there, and that is the sink. Probably I'm going to paint this white or something. And then this is the dishwasher. So what does a dishwasher look like? Well, it has Typically, some kind of back thing, dishwasher. I'm trying to think dishwasher. Nope, dishwashers. I'm thinking of a washer and dryer. Um, Dishwasher, and this is oven, right? So dishwasher is usually under the countertop. So maybe there would be countertop here. What would that look like? Um, Something like this. Countertop. So countertops, I like nice fancy stone, like marble countertop, like this. Okay. And I wonder if this should go down just a little. This. So select it. This is just fine tuning, which is the fun part, I think, too. I want to bring that down. Even with that, I want to paint this. I think, I think. And then this is what I say, the oven. So the oven, well, the oven is what I'm thinking about. Has like a control, a back thing with some buttons that you turn on and off, right? Some gauges. So to make that, a lot of times they're angled. Oop, hey, quit. I need to make sure I select just that. There we go. So it's like this-ish. Um, it usually is kind of angled. So how do you do that? It's easy. Go like this and this. Now that I've shown you all these skills, you can do this stuff like this. Boink. Now, it should have disappeared, those lines. It didn't. That's okay. I'll go back and tell it to go away. And if it messes up, I'm not sure what that is, I can fix it. Don't stress about it. Just fix it. There we go. So that is, it's probably angled a little bit much, but this is my oven with my controls. Those will be circles eventually, something like oven control, bink, bink, like that. Different gauges. Oven. It's my oven. Okay. And then down here would be the stove. You see how that red line helps me line them up? Now, stove, don't worry too much if the circles aren't the same, because a lot of times the coils on a stove are different sizes. So, so sometimes I got 3 the same and 1 small. And they're not centered. What are you gonna do with that? I might be able to look straight down, maybe, and I'm not quite straight on, like this. There we go. And then go to move, and I might be able to slide them over. Ding, 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 ding. Look at that. They're a little bit more centered right there. And then unselect. Make sure you don't mess with them anymore. I think that's better. It's better than it was. Okay. So, and the stove, probably just a color. Stove, I'd say stoves are usually white. They don't have to be, but they're usually white. So we can make it white. Not the top, though. The front's going to have a door on it. I'm not sure if the top would be white. Probably would. And I'm not sure how to make the coils look more realistic. I'll mess with that. And then there has to be, there we go. Has to be a door in the front. I'm not going to show you everything. There's going to be a door that you can open so you can put the turkey in for Thanksgiving. So it's closer. Sink can be whatever color you want. This under the sink, there's usually so let's say your sink also has to have a door. What's going on here? Oh, not that, this. Because there's cabinets, dink, underneath midpoint, bink, there we go. There's cabinets underneath, right? So I'll pull those out or push those in, probably push them in, just like I did up there, and put doorknobs on those too, so you can get underneath. There's your sink. I need a sink. So I'll have some requirements for you. So anyway, that's the dishwasher. Make this look like a dishwasher underneath, and you're done. Thanks for joining me. I'll catch you next time. For now, though, Mr. Johns is out.